Hello everybody out there in the bookverse, it's Stephanie, and today I'm back with my birthday book haul plus like birthday book shopping vlog kind of mixed. I went to the East Coast, well, the East Coast of America, so New England, for my birthday, just like a really short trip over there, and we went to some bookstores and it was so much fun, and I just had such a great time over there. It was amazing and perfect. And when I got home, I had some packages which were sent to me from some of you guys. So thank you so much for sending me these. I feel like it was one of the best feelings to be sent books by somebody else. I don't know, it was just amazing. I've never been sent any books in the mail before. No one has ever sent me packages before, so this was just a great feeling and I was so excited to get these. I'm going to start by opening the packages that were sent to me, and then I will move on into the book shopping vlog part of this video. So whichever part you want to watch, I will put timestamps in for you guys. So as I'm filming this video standing up, I did actually open all of my boxes, like I cut them open, but I haven't looked into them yet. And this is the first one that arrived. I am so excited, and I know who this one is from. It's from Joanna because she messaged me to let me know it was coming, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's this beautiful, yes, there's a note. No. So yes, this is from Joanna. She says, happy birthday, my lovely friend. I'm so happy to have found you. I want to get you something short. But then I thought, nope, she's a fantasy reader, so here we go. Hope you love this one. And it is Nolan, which I am so beyond pumped for. I read the Legends of the First Empire series by Michael J. Sullivan, which is the same author, earlier this year, and absolutely loved it. It was so good. And this is the next series. So in like chronological order, this is the next series, and also in like publication order too as well. But this follows the son of some of the characters in the first one, and I am so excited for it. And ooh, they already have like the covers for all the next books in the series. It looks like there might be just a trilogy here, but I am so pumped for this series, and thank you so much, Joanna. I know I'm going to absolutely love it. The next one that was sent to me, I did accidentally open, sorry, because I thought it was something that I had ordered, and this one is from Sarah. She said, enjoy your new book, heard this one is a good one, and it is Neon Gods by Katie Robert. I'm really excited to try this one out. I read a book earlier this year by Katie Robert. It was like a novella erotica book, and so I'm really interested to see if I like her longer novels. I was kind of iffy on whether I enjoyed the novella, but I am really excited to try this. I hear it is a Hades and Persephone retelling, so yeah, this is gonna be awesome, and the cover just gives it this almost like mafia dark vibe to it, so I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you so much, Sarah. Okay, next one to arrive is, I think I know who this is from as well, but I'm not positive, so we're going to open it up. Let's find the note in here. It's gotta be in here somewhere. There are two books. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Come on, where's the note? Okay, we'll pull the books out. Oh yes, here's the note down on the bottom. And it says, happy birthday, Stephanie. I hope you have an amazing day, from Sophia. And it's, yes, it is from Sophia. Thank you so much, Sophia. And I will be linking everyone who has channels who sent me books down below as well, so you can go check them out because they're all obviously amazing and very nice people. But she sent me Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. This is the first book in the Witchland series, and I really kind of like the feel of this book. It's like, it's floppy, but not crazy floppy, which I do like super floppy, but it just has a softer feel to it. I believe that this series follows witches that have like different types of magic, and this witch is a truth witch, so she can tell when people are lying. So people really want her to assist in this like political struggle that's going on in their kingdom. So very much looking forward to this. I hear it's kind of like a new adult category. And the other book she sent me is absolutely no surprise whatsoever, because this is her ultimate favorite author of all time, and that is Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. Sophia, along with some other friends, particularly Joanna, who also sent me a book, are doing a read-along of Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere, and we are going to be getting to Elantris sometime next year. I'm so looking forward to this. I hear it's kind of a zombie-esque book. It's a standalone at the moment. I really have heard mixed things about it. I think it's his first book in the Cosmere, and I am super excited about it. I really don't know a ton. I really want to see like the connections it has. I hear it's very unique, very different. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Thank you so much, Sophia. Okay, next package. Let's open it up. I'm kind of struggling with doing it standing up. I see why people do it sitting down. Let's try to find... Oh, I'm so excited for these books. Wait, is there not a note? Maybe it's like inside the book? No? Oh no. Well, this doesn't have a note. If this is from you, let me know. You can say it down in the comments, or you can DM me on like Instagram or Twitter. But I am so excited about these books. The first one is, I need to put the second one down because it's heavy. The first one is A Natural History of Dragons, a memoir by Lady Trent. And is it by Lady Trent? Who wrote? Oh, by Marie Brennan. Okay, I got this. But I have no idea what this is about, but I put it on my wish list because it just looks so fascinating. And I saw someone that I follow on TikTok who read the entire series, gave them all 5 stars, and absolutely loved them. So I'm super excited to get to this. It's also fairly short. It's just over 350 pages, which is kind of rare for an adult high fantasy series. But I'm super, super excited to read this. I've heard great things, and I think it would just kind of be a nice, easy, chill read. I don't know why it's giving me those vibes. I just feel like it would be one to sit down, snuggle up with, and just binge. And the second book they sent me, I'm so excited, is The Blackest Heart by Brian Lee Durfee. I'm really excited to get to this series. So you haven't seen it because I bought the first book earlier, but I haven't done a book haul for it yet. So this one's gonna beat the first one on book hauls. So I know that Abby and Joanna are buddy reading this series. They read the first book and loved it. Both of them really, really enjoyed it. So of course I had to get it too. And I found the first one on eBay in hardback pretty cheap. So I went ahead and got that. And so I decided I was gonna apparently do this whole series in hardback, even though they are chunky. I have no idea what this series is about, even though Abby and Joanna both talked about it and I watched. But you know what? I am super looking forward to it. They're so thick though. Look at the chunkiness of these books. How long are they? What we got back here? Oh yeah, they're over 900 pages. No big deal. That's weird numbering, but they're over 900 pages long. At least this one is. But I'm super looking forward to it. This is going to be a fun series. I can't wait. And if this is from you, thank you so much for both of the books. Next one I have feels like a paperback. I'm looking forward to it. I think I know who this is from as well, but let's see if I can find. This one does have a note. This says, one of my favorite books, happy birthday from Andrew. Andrew's Wizardly Reads. Thank you so much, Andrew. Okay, let's pull this out. Ooh! It is The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I have no idea what it's about, but I put it on here just because the cover is stunning. I think this might be, is it a self-published book? I'm not positive. It's not like one of the major publishers that I know of, but I'm so excited for it. It says on here, Lord of the Rings for the modern generation, an epic world full of history, depth, and adventure. So yes, and actually I saw Andrew like say something on Twitter about this book that he absolutely loved it and it was one of his new favorites. So obviously he said it there as well. But thank you so much, Andrew. Andrew's such a nice person. You should definitely go check out his channel. He is just fun and super involved in the community. So if you want a good Discord as well, Andrew's Discord, he's always over there. Next, we have another box. Let me see. Oh, the note's right on top this time. I feel like they should always do that because I could never find it otherwise. And this one is, oh, have a super happy birthday from Jessie. So this is Jessie from the channel The Bookish Mom, who is also a great friend on here. I absolutely love her. She's so sweet, so fun. And the book is, oh, yes, Kings of the Wild by Nicholas Ames. This book was kind of all over for a while. People were reading it a ton, and I know that some, oh, I don't remember who, but someone is doing like a read along of this one and the next one, and then going to do an interview with the author. So I think it'd be really fun to read these and then watch that interview. It'd be so exciting. I hear this is kind of an old man D&D campaign where this dude, I believe's daughter, is kidnapped, and he rounds up his band of warriors to go and rescue her. It kind of has some humor in there, and I am really, really looking forward to it. I like having those humorous fantasies sometimes, so yeah, this one is definitely high up on my list, and thank you so much, Jessie. And the last package that was sent to me, this is great because I procrastinated doing this book haul because this one came a little bit later. This one, oop, gotta find the note. Here we go. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day. As this is one of my favorite books, I had to get it for you. I hope you love it as much as me. From Abby, from the channel Abby Salter. Again, Abby's awesome. I already mentioned her earlier in this video, but she has such great taste in books. She does very good reviews. She does really fun, entertaining videos. She has great ideas. So definitely go check out her channel. And yes, City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I think these covers are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. This is a series that I'm going to like keep long term. They're gonna be on my shelf. I love the covers of these, so I had to have them in hardbacks, and she is the sweetest. She sent it to me. I need to get to this series because it just sounds like something that I would absolutely adore. The atmosphere sounds just magical and beautiful. This is like a deserty fantasy set in Cairo. I am so excited to read this series. It has gin, it has magic. I am just, this is a perfect series for me, and I don't know why I haven't gotten to it. And now that I have this gorgeous hardback cover to read, I'm definitely going to have to get to it. So thank you so much, Abby, for sending this to me. Okay, so I absolutely loved going to the Harvard bookstore. It was one of my favorite bookstores of the whole trip. They had this upstairs portion that was new books, and it was just so much fun to look through all those. And then they had the downstairs portion where we had the used books that were on sale, or some of them looked like they were new but just on sale for some reason. But I did pick out 4 books and made a poll. I put the poll up on Instagram, and the book that got to 10 votes first is the one that I decided was the winner. I just decided to do it that way so that I didn't have to like wait 24 hours to see who won, obviously. So yeah, the first one that got to 10 was just going to be the winner, and that's the way it went. And it actually went fairly quickly on all of these polls. Thank you guys so much for voting. It was a ton of fun for me. And the winner from the Harvard bookstore was The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I'm really, really glad that you guys picked this one out because it's in the version that's like the floppy paperback that's thinner, and most of the bookstores that I've seen have the thicker, like not as floppy one that's not as well printed. I don't know why. I mean, they had both of the versions at Harvard, and I was like, no, I'm getting the good one. But I am actually going to be reading this in November. I have a friend, Angela, and we are doing this dark academia once a month buddy read. And for November, it is The Secret History, which is also going to be the Top Shelf Society book club pick for November. You guys really did me a solid by picking this one. Like I said, this is a dark academia set at a New England college, which was perfect because I bought it at the Harvard bookstore. So yeah, super excited to get to this one. I also got like a little book buying happy at the Harvard bookstore. I had a lot of fun with their downstairs sale section, and so I picked up a few books. They were all like under $5 there, so I just couldn't resist the bargains for some of them. And the first one that I picked up is Thief's Magic by Trudy Canavan. And it sounds like it's a dual perspective book, and one of them follows this, I think, a librarian? I don't know, a student who finds this book that has magical secrets in it, and then it also follows this magician who steals magic from angels as part of his magic. So I'm really interested to see. I've heard absolutely nobody ever talk about this book or this series, so I'm super excited to give it a try. It is pretty thick, so you know, it might need to wait a little bit, but I'm still really pumped for it. The next book that I picked up is a lot because of the amazing floppiness of it, even though it's so thick, and that is Otherland by Tad Williams. This is volume 1 of his City of Golden Shadow series. I'm pretty sure this is an adult sci-fi series, and I know that Tad Williams has written like other adult fantasy novels. I'm interested to see what this is like. It's kind of about this like isolated area that's like super high tech. They've thrown a lot of money into it, but for some reason it's like affecting the children. I don't know. Honestly, it was the floppiness that got me more than the description. So I'm still gonna read it, but I know that's kind of a lame reason, but I'm still excited for it. The next book I saw on sale, it was like $3 or something, and that is The Wolf of Orenyaro by K.S. Villoso. I've heard a lot of people talk about this book recently, and so I saw it on sale and just could not resist. This follows this queen whose husband has left her, and she's off on a mission to like save her kingdom and get her husband back, I believe, but she apparently is not a very likable character. She is kind of hard to love, but also you fall in love with her throughout the series is what I've heard. So I'm super excited to read this series. I've seen a lot of people hauling it and reading it lately. So yeah, I couldn't pass up that deal. And the last book that I picked up at the Harvard bookstore is The Black Coast by Mike Brooks. This is the first book in his God King Chronicles. And I saw Brightness Katie Reeds talking about this, and she said that the God King is just so entertaining, and apparently his sister is also in this book. But what really drew me in is we have like battle dragons in it. I am so pumped for this book. It was on sale, and I would just like to throw out a huge thank you to my husband, who carried all of these books back to Boston from Cambridge, because we parked in Boston and then we walked to Harvard, which is in Cambridge. And that was a little bit of a trek. We were at like Boston Commons, if you know the area, and then walked all the way to Harvard. And he hauled all of these books back in his backpack. He's a champ. Best birthday present, because yeah, I'm so excited about all these books. Clip I just kind of wanted to briefly mention, I did end up picking up The Wrath and the Dawn. This is at a little free library in downtown Boston, and I was so excited when I saw it. I think it's like a retelling of the Arabian Nights. It's a YA fantasy, and I'm excited to read it. And I just had to pick something up at the adorable little free library in Boston. Like, I mean, it was so much fun. I could not resist. So the next bookstore we went to was in this cute little town in New England. I don't remember, what was the name of it? I think I actually wrote it in the book. It was in Concord, New Hampshire. It was this bookstore called Books A Million. I think it's actually a chain, but it was super cute. All the workers in there were super helpful, and I put up a poll of 4 books, as you saw, and the winner was It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I actually am pretty surprised that this is the winner. From the people, I think my Instagram followers vote very differently than my YouTube followers, which is completely fine because it ends up getting me books that I otherwise might not have like picked up on my own. But this is super popular on TikTok. I've seen it all over, and I think it's kind of a tragic romance, and it's very hard hitting, and I'm excited for it. I was just very surprised that this was the pick, but super excited because now I had an excuse to buy it. You guys chose it for me, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I think I might like Colleen Hoover from what I've heard, but we shall see. I'm definitely excited to jump into it though. So thank you guys for voting for It Ends With Us. we have now moved on to Newport, Rhode Island, which, by the way, I love that town. It's gorgeous, it's cute, it's adorable, so much fun. Highly recommend it. Plus the mansions along the coast walk are insane. Anyways, we found this adorable little bookstore and the workers there were so sweet. We chatted about horror books for a while. I put up a poll for you guys to pick which book that I would get, and you chose The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. I've heard some really great things about this book, so I am definitely excited to jump into it. But the thing that really got me, gosh, I'm such a pathetic book buyer. Look, the reasons I pick them. Look at this. I had no idea that that was under the dust jacket of this book. So this book kind of focuses on witches, as you might get, and each witch has like a seasonal magic, but I believe this witch has all 4 seasons, and she needs to use her powers to save the world from some sort of destruction, tragedy, bad thing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's a nice little short YA fantasy, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And another bookstore, I didn't put a poll there because I actually only found one book that I really was interested in, but this is a cute used bookstore where you go in and you're like, okay, if I want like non-fiction or literary fiction or really old antique books, this is a great place. If I want fantasy or sci-fi, probably not so much. It was super fun to look around though, and I did find this copy of The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. It says that it is the first US print edition, which is kind of cool. I know that's not the first edition because it was printed first in the UK, but I mean, it's kind of a cool cover. It's a hardback, and it has like some newspaper clippings stuck in there. I don't really know what they are. I haven't looked at them, but I don't know. I just kind of fell in love with it when I saw it, and I had to have it. I'm really excited about it. It has like stuff on the underside, the Silmarillion, looking at the spine. I just really loved it when I saw it. I couldn't pass it up. I was so excited. I don't actually own a copy of the Silmarillion, but I don't know if I would actually read this copy anyways, just because it is really old and I don't necessarily want to ruin it. But yeah, I was super excited to find this, and it was a cute little bookstore as you saw in the clips. To New York, which I have been to before. I absolutely love New York. It's so much fun. We just went walking around to different bookstores because we were staying with my husband's cousin who has an apartment like right next to Central Park, so it was kind of a nice location. We could jump around to a few different bookstores. And the first bookstore that we went to was actually this really old used bookstore that has a lot of like collector's editions. I didn't get anything there, nothing really caught my eye, but the next one that we went to was Shakespeare & Co., which I was so excited about because I've seen so many people go to Shakespeare & Co. in Britain, and I didn't even know that there was one in New York, and I'm super excited. So I did put up a poll while I was there, gave you your 4 options, and I, again, was surprised that the winner of the poll was The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. So I have never read any Becky Chambers. I've heard that she does characters extremely well. It's kind of like these slice of life type books where you're just kind of living with this character. It's pretty slow. There's not a whole ton of plot, but you just get so invested in these characters' lives and fall in love with them. So I'm very excited to read this, and Sophia said that this is one of her favorite books of all time. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to jumping into this. I think it's an adult sci-fi, but it's just very gentle. Like the science-y side of it isn't too crazy, and it's more character focused. The next bookstore I went to, I didn't put up a poll just because I felt like I wanted to just browse, and I picked out 4 books and just let my husband choose which one I was gonna get. And that was The Strand. It was a offshoot of the actual like big Strand that's in New York. We didn't walk all the way down there because that was like 80 blocks or something. 70 blocks, I think, because I think the Strand's on like 13th and we were on 86th, so it would have been a long walk and we just weren't feeling that right before our flight. But we did go to a branch of the Strand, and I got The Lights of Prague by Nicole Jarvis. This is set in Prague, which automatically a great setting. I'm excited about it. Has magic, has vampires, so I'm really interested to see how the vampires are done in this book. I'm hoping for a little bit of a dark gothic fantasy, and I would love to have read it in October if I'd had the time, because it seems like it would fit that month so well. But I might save it until next fall. Honestly, I know I'm so excited for it and I would love to read it sooner, but it just feels like a fall read to me. The next couple bookstores I went to were just local bookstores, and I didn't put up polls or really film any during those trips. I just kind of wanted to be chill, little birthday outing, drink some coffee, get some books. First book I picked out was The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. This is a self-published book that is a dark academia about these 6 students who are competing to join this magical secret society. I think it has connections to the Library of Alexandria. I almost said the Library of Alexandria. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It has really great ratings. It kind of blew up on TikTok, which is where I've seen it the most. And I hear it's been picked up by a publisher. It might be Orbit or Tor. I can't remember which one, but the new covers are stunning. I can't wait though. I'm planning on reading this in December with Angela. This is going to be our dark academia pick for December. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. It sounds like the perfect book for me. The next bookstore we went to is a super cute little, like, do you call them like mom and pop bookshops, indie bookstores? Very adorable. It was like a house, so it was tight little corners to get around, and I picked out a few books and let my husband pick again, and for that he picked The Ladies of the Secret Circus by Constance Sayers. I've seen this one around and just never really piqued my interest until I started reading a little bit more of the like horror thriller books and getting into those and kind of being in that mood. And this has to do with a secret circus that was a long time ago. When was it? 1925 in Paris. And so we have dual timelines, I think. So we're back in Paris in the 1920s, and then we're in America, Virginia in the 2000s. And so we're following these dual timelines, and they follow different people from the same family. So I'm really excited to read this. It kind of has some spooky curse vibes to it, and it looks gorgeous, and I'm just so excited for it. Having the Paris in the 1920s sounds like a beautiful atmosphere. And the last 2 books I'm going to talk about, briefly going to go over this. My husband and I went to the bookstore and we kind of did this little game where we each picked a book for me to read, and we're going to see which one I like better, see who wins. It's a competition. We have a bet going. So I picked My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I went out of my normal wheelhouse and I'm going with horror this time. Definitely excited about it. Kind of has this 80s vibe to it, and it's a humorous horror. Really excited about this. And he surprised me and he picked The Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman. This is in her Practical Magic series, following like the Owens family, and I believe this one is following the aunts, and it takes place when one of the aunts hears the Death Watch beetle and knows that her husband is going to die, and so they're trying to like figure out how to deal with that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've only ever read one book in this series, Rules of Magic, which also followed the aunts. So really excited to read both of these books and to see which one wins. Maybe I'll do a vlog of it and I will let you guys know and let you know what the winner of the bet gets. Okay, I think this video is going to be insanely long, but thank you guys so much. Everyone who sent me a book, you guys are amazing. I love you. I have like the best friends here on BookTube, and thank you everyone out there who is watching. If you'd like to see more, definitely hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.